Hello team. Today we'll be discussing Mr. Lester Green, who's a 50-year-old patient who's homeless with diabetes. He was at the free clinic today to get refilled on his medication when he was referred to the urgent care clinic because his blood sugar was 360. He complains of frequent urination and thirst. He's on insulin, glucophage, and benazepril. Patient is also non-compliant with his meds. He's taking Narco 10 through 25, 4 to 5 times daily for pain in his legs and arms from walking and pushing his cart. His previous A1C was 10. His diet is very poor and whenever possible. He smokes 1 pack of cigarettes a day. The patient also denies drinking alcohol. He is tired and weak. He's wearing dirty clothes, feet dirty and smelly, and covered with plastic grocery sacks with dirty socks over it.
Mr. Green, right?
Mr. Green. So Bethany,
Yes.
Mr. Green came into urgent care. What assessments have you done?
Let's see, Mr. Green. The 50-year, the homeless guy, right? Okay.
Yes.
So, the only examination that I kind of started was the kind of looking at his feet, but they are really, they're foul. And he had his feet covered with plastic bags, and then his socks were over the top of the plastic bag. So I don't really understand that. I mean, it hasn't been raining, but anyway, so I unfortunately was getting pulled to another patient. So Judy and we made sure that he had some soap and water and, a little basin. And, I told him get cleaned up a little bit. And then, we'll try that again. You got his vitals, right? Oh yeah, okay, perfect. That's so busy.
Okay, here it is. So his BP was 138/88. Pulse rate was 76. Respiratory rate was 12 per minute, and temperature was 98.6.
Okay, so I wish you would have told me his blood pressure earlier. Are you sure that's right? Can you take that again, please?
Well, it's still normal, isn't it?
Well, we need to move on here. We don't have time for all this. We've spent 30 minutes on this patient and we haven't gotten anywhere. So, Christine, have you had a chance to talk with Mr. Green?
Yeah, so I talked to him about 5 minutes, and he smells so bad. I felt very nauseous. I wanted to come out. He expressed how depressed he was seeing other people see him as he is right now, smelly. And he mentioned that he wanted to go to the bathroom all the time, and it was really hard for him to be a homeless person.
Dr. Marco, what were your findings?
So, for Mr. Green, I've ordered some labs. Bethany, other results of the labs back yet? Bethany?
Oh, I'm sorry, what did you say, Doctor?
Bethany, do you have someplace else to be? You keep looking at your phone. I need the results of the labs that I've ordered.
Okay, so I've got, what do I have here? Okay, so you ordered some labs, let's see here. So on admission, his blood sugar was 360, right? Did you want me to retake that?
Well, how about the medals?
The what? I'm sorry, what? Well, well, you didn't give me complete orders, and being the nurse, I'm not the doctor, I cannot, complete your orders for you. So you said to start IV fluids, but you didn't enter what IV was indicated. I mean, I gave you the insulin, of course, 6 units of regular insulin, and let's see here, you said to recheck in 30 minutes, but I have 3 other patients, so everybody, I mean, he's not the priority. I mean, we're doing the best we can.
Hello? I gave you that order an hour ago, okay? You're telling me that you haven't checked the patient since? To repeat, I want hemoglobin A1C, I want the BUN and creatinine because of the potential kidney deterioration. I want to make sure he doesn't have diabetic nephropathy. All entered into the HO.
He's gonna have to get cleaned up. He's gonna have to get-
Okay, sounds like Mr. Green will require regular visits to the clinic due to his non-compliance of poor management of diabetes.
He's homeless, so I feel like he needs some education on diabetes and maybe hygiene too.
So who's responsible for doing that? What medication is he taking? Again, what medications is Mr. Green taking?
Well, Dr. Tahi is the pharmacist, and so he is responsible for reviewing medication lists for Mr. Green, right? Is that right?
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm so sorry. And I got so busy. I got distracted, pulled away for another patient. I told my pharmacy student to take a look at it. Did you check the medication list
Oh.
for Mr. Green?
Yeah. Mr. Green. Okay. Okay, so he is on metformin 500 mg BID, benazepril 20 mg daily, NPH 18, 10 units QHS, Norcal 10 325 mg PRN, but no medication allergy, and OTC ibuprofen 200 mg PRN.
Alright, good job. So as you see, he's got lots of medications. He's not compliant. He's on insulin. You know how expensive insulin is. Another problem about his pain medication, he's on both Norco and ibuprofen. You know? Where's he getting the Norco from? Is it street?
Yeah, so I think a lot of homeless people, they like shared with each other, so he's probably getting it like in his community, homeless people.
Oh, wow. That's not good.
What recommendations do you have, Dr. Tahi or Dr. Marco?
Oh, for recommendation, okay. Well, we were talking about diabetes. Let me see. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So we can up his metformin dose to 1,000 milligram BID. And I think you guys were talking about blood pressure, right? His blood pressure is
Yeah, it's a
elevated.
little elevated, I mean.
Okay. So yeah, we can increase his benazepril to 20 milligram daily.
Well, he's already on 20.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's maxed out, so we cannot do anything on that. What about his pain medication? Did anyone take a look at it and see if he ever tried acetaminophen before putting on Norco?
How about vaccines? Is he updated in his vaccines? You need to educate him on that too.
That's not
Maybe he should see PT?
Well, I did see him, and I did the assessment for the day. He does walk, but he needs to have some proper foot care. He's got plastic surrounding his feet. I couldn't really do a too thorough assessment because he was trying to clean up in the room. And boy, did he need to clean up. There was some odor coming out of there. But I really think that someone should really evaluate his pain though. It might help with the physical assist. It might help with his ability to ambulate.
Well, did you evaluate his pain when you did the assessment? Each one of us still need to assess the patient.
Yeah, well, there's only so much you can talk about with pain, and we really need to address another issue, which would be homelessness, and that would be social work's part over here.
Social work.
What do you say?